chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Agi inko tune chuna mori ra. Tangi wama jiko na. Tong kipa nonku nek ab.
Sì, gratulo da pograshi onneun kompa cintono mochuba. Loda dita kun. Ita patisa batua kacha tutong. Pagrasha kon tijaka Chubakaha chopa chawachuish yunku. Jodo jitbunga rantang.
Ka chikun ita hodonga. Ikinkuno pamulera chikun. Slimo podona rundi hodunga kunkabe. Ka chikun ita hodonga. Ikinkuno pamulera chikun. Slimo podona rundi hodunga kunkabe. Tolpa da pongwale kando nangugu chuchut. Kavadum kupilio botenya. Bonanai kuchu. Hawaga boska chokola. Mucha shag panka. Jedo badawana ni di bobo. Tong na bungsha nununya. Tong patukas magtalea. Tong abong siya ninang. Wanga kumbis keng balemuraya. Johnny yon tun chichi idadwana. Kavavolpa mulji kumana. Witam boragatong. Mulira siyang turong ni na potata tuanga chuntize. Igruto haga jijiwa. Watajuma wana wama hulhu natek. Kuyami juz chikata na patoga ya fulki kokora jiji. Gawana bot atagwa. Kagidora tikun watatimona iya bola. Witam boragatong. Mulira siyang turong ni na potata tuanga chuntize. Igruto haga jijiwa. Watajuma wana wama hulhu natek. Ke puna bunanai chachu chimba muleratawana tok chimba no kunik kavatumpa ku peliano momakata wanga kubist kiabol mulia ka ching chana na wangaba kon kavatumpa ku pelion bonantea kavatumpa ku palia mukapata bunana chaku ikun kono bule marachiko Tong nabong siya nunya kabavolpa mulji kuna. Manaman atota hakkijukrata bola shui chongatong. Chongkno bunka mulera kunkile no ba. Watende chokolo uno ku mulera. Watana wama mulera. Kenchunju bashak no bule mulera ji jonitun. Turji chiwi itado. Bola una dichek. Bala muris limo wanga kun bisching. Runda di hotonga kun honkabi. Wana kun bez ching bala mule. Tungking ba nunotek. Tukning chatukunne mule rabes.
Greetings, stranger. My name is Gelrud. Are you a Pazak player by chance? It's so hard for me to find a match now that I've been banned from the Upper City Cantina. A simple misunderstanding. Some of the other Pazak players don't understand the finer points of the game. So what if I win 15 matches in a row? That doesn't mean I cheat. That's no justice. My lucky Pazak deck was confiscated and I was banned from the Upper Cantina. Since then, I've been desperate to find a match. If you want to ask questions, go talk to Zax in the bounty office. He knows everything that's happening on Taurus. I'm just here to play Pazak. So do you want to play or not? If you're ever looking for a match and you get tired of posturing in the Upper Cantina, just come down here and find me. I'll play you anytime. Go away.
Jiska nichu, kinba muli radwanaji, kinba no kunitsat abog, kakincha nawabakaon, tung abashun ni chunchi.
Kipuna! Kavatumpa kulpaiya mokapaata! Chiyoka kutumpa kulpaiya!
1.
Oscar, jiska nichu, the hupa botenya go jiji piti.
Kipuna! Kavatumpa kupalea mukapata! Jiyoka kutumpa kupelea!
2.
Jiyokaku, kinba muli radwanaji, kuyami juski chika nai, ubabaska dwana chichopa muska, jiska dasoki kupa bona na chachu.
Tune pudu! Rananu prata donko shirkasha! Jum apike!
3. Go away. 1. 2. Smart.
Huh? What? Oh, sorry. I didn't see you there. My attention was kind of focused on the Twi'lek dancers. Look at them waggle those head tails. I don't normally go for these alien girls, but I've had some bad experiences with my own species lately. Maybe it's time for a change. Know what I mean? My name's Holden. Maybe you've heard of me. I work for Davik Kang. You're here about that? I guess Zax must have mentioned me to you at the bounty office. Fair enough. I don't care who takes her out. Just so long as the job gets done. I can't let her get away with what she did. That wench tried to cut me with her vibro blade. Because she's crazy. She started screaming that I was making advances, and the next thing I know, she's coming at me with a knife.
Yeah, right. Sounds to me like she was defending herself.
I admit I was drunk. Maybe I got a little fresh. But it was no big deal. She didn't have to cut me. Hey, you weren't there. She totally overreacted. What? I can't do that. Think how it would look. I work for Davik. I've got a certain reputation to uphold. I can't let her get away with this. There has to be payback. Although, I do feel a little guilty about all this. Dia's a good-looking gal. It'd be a shame to kill her. Tell you what, I'll take 200 credits in exchange for lifting the bounty. If I let her get away with it, I'll look even worse. She's got to pay, either with her life or 200 credits to buy my forgiveness. Don't worry, I'll stick to my end of the bargain. I'll go tell Zax right now that the bounty is off the table.
Mucho shakapaka, yi ki kon no ba muladra ki chichon.
I told you to leave me alone. So give me some space, Bug-Eye. Your breath smells like Bantha Poodoo.
Kuyami juski chika nai. Tong patoga smaktilia. Dabis dubong kuki pangpa. Tong itwamaji human act in ikatune.
Who you calling little girl, Chuba Face?
Ubabatu konchi. Jiska da soki kupa bona na chachu.
Just a sec, boys. Sawbar, a little help here? I need you to rip the legs off some insects. Quit complaining. You can finish eating later. Besides, you need the exercise, so get over here.
Jiyokaku! Kinba muli ra dwana ji. Kuyami juski chika nai. Uba baska dwana chichopa muska. Jiska da soki kupa bona na chachu.
You got a problem with me? Then you got a problem with Big Z. So unless you want to take on my furry friend, I suggest you greenies hop on out of here.
Chobasa! Kinba muli ra dwana ji. Kaba volpa mulji gumaya.
Hey, relax, Big Z. No need to be rude. Sorry about that. But Wookiees ain't much for conversation, you know? Say, I don't recognize you, and I know pretty much everyone in the lower city. You must be new down here. I guess that makes me and Big Z your official welcoming committee. It's not that strange. Most aliens can speak basic, they just prefer to use their own language. But I grew up here on Terrace, so I just sort of got used to speaking the native tongue.
You showed a lot of guts dealing with those Vulkars, kid. You got a name?
My name's Mission Veo, and this big Wookiee is my best friend Zalbar. I'd offer to give you a tour, but the streets down here aren't safe. But if there's anything else you need... We just kind of fell in together. It ain't easy on your own here in the lower city. Everyone's always looking to push you around.
So we noticed. Still, you seem like an odd pair.
When I met up with Zalbar, it seemed like a pretty good match. I knew we could look out for each other. With my street smarts and his muscle, we make a great team. Well, you came to the right person. If you want info on Lower Terrace, I'm the one to talk to. Davik, the Lower City gangs. I even got the scoop on that bounty hunter, Calo Nord. Davik's part of the Intergalactic Crime Syndicate, but I guess everyone knows that. But I hear he's got a new ship for his smuggling operations, the Ebon Hawk. I don't know much about space travel, but I hear that ship's fast enough to break the Sith blockade. Of course, this is all just secondhand rumor.
Where would he keep it, do you know?
If Davik does have a ship, he's got it locked up in his estate. Nobody gets in there, except the people working for Davik and the Exchange. There's only two gangs worth worrying about here in the lower city. The Black Vulkars and the Hidden Becks. Sometimes Zalbar and I hang out at the Beck base. The Becks are led by Gadden Thek. He's a good guy. Lost his sight in a swoop bike accident a few years ago, but even blind, he's a great leader. Not like that traitor Brezhik. Before he took over the Vulkars, he was a Hidden Beck. Gadden considered that ungrateful space slug his adopted son. When Gadden went blind, everyone figured he'd step down and appoint Brezhik in his place. But Gadden figured Brezhik wasn't ready yet. He wanted him to wait a few years. But Brezhik was too impatient. He left to join the Vulkars, and ever since, he's been waging a war to wipe Gadden and his Becks from the face of Terrace. This gang war in the lower city is totally the Vulkars' fault. They're the ones killing everything that moves out on the streets. It's like they've gone insane. Calo Nord's one of the most famous bounty hunters in the galaxy. He's killed more people than the Iridian Plague. I've seen him kill people just for trying to talk to him. He hangs around Zack's bounty office, but I don't think he's looking for work there. All the postings there are small time, way beneath a bounty hunter of his caliber. I figure Calo's been hired by Davik to do a special job for the Exchange. I'd wager 1,000 credits that as soon as the quarantine ends, he'll be getting off this rock. You going? Yeah, this dive is pretty boring. No action around here. Come on, Big Z, let's go. Can't you think about something besides your stomach for 5 minutes? Come on. We'll go see if there's anything good to eat at the Beck base.